I've been involved in football since primary school, so I was lucky enough to be able to play football with the boys. My school supported it. Then we done Metropolitan Police competitions, then clubs from around the area asked me to join their team, so I joined a club and it just progressed from there.
I played with the boys the same when I was at school, then joined the women's team, and then have been out for the last 10 years since I've had my kids and just got back into it.
I started playing with a boys' team until they stopped. I was playing with the boys. Then I started playing for the age of 16 for Brentford, and then ever since played sort of thing. So I've not stopped for a long time now.
I stopped playing football. I had kids myself, and then my eldest boy, he joined a club. I slowly got involved. The manager asked me to help coach, so I did. So it's literally because of my son.
I got into coaching because no one else would coach the girls' team at our club, so they sort of convinced me to do it in a nice way.
I'm a little bit different. I had stopped playing about, I'd say, 4 years ago now. And generally for me, playing from the age of 16 to the age I'm at now, which I won't let you know what that is, it was, what can I do? Because I love football. So someone asked me to come down to help out, and that was 4 years ago now. And I loved every minute. And it was only having a conversation earlier at lunch saying that I believe, to me now, coaching I love more than actually when I was playing. Yeah, so it's been, I say while it's been 3 years, assistant manager at one club, and then development, went in to do the development team. And I'm going to be honest, it was great being with the first team. It was a good experience, and then going into development was even to me more of an achievement, seeing those players doing so well to get them into the first team, which to me is more than, and that's going back to me being a player. Obviously you're out there on your own, but then when you become a coach, people rely on you more so, and I just feel that what I can give, what my experiences of being playing football, it's just great to see these players move up to the next level and just seeing them enjoying it as well. So yeah, it's a nice achievement, and that's why I think I've enjoyed coaching more than I did actually play, because I did win many medals.
I did do my level 1 back in my early 20s when I played women's football, because we needed a coach then, and then I've been out of it and now come back into it, so I'm sort of starting over again really.
Yeah, the manager of my son's team, he told me go do your coaching badges, which I was nervous to do, and it's the best decision I've done. Go for it. It's a social. You meet people. Like, we've all made friends on this course, little WhatsApp group. But it's a challenge, and if you don't challenge yourself, you'll never know.
From my point of view, I think we need to, I personally want to give back to what I got out of it when I was 16 and gone the way through. I've got many friends now through football and stuff, and I just feel as though, not sitting here saying that I know everything, but I wouldn't want to just sit there and watch it when I could probably give something back, you know. Playing for grassroots football for so long, I just think for someone who's thinking, should I do coaching and stuff like that, I think like Sarah said, just try it. And if, you know, and I think a lot of people would be shocked how much, I mean, it was daunting for us three if we were standing in now to say we walked in there on our first day, block 1, to walk in there as females walking into a guy's environment. But I'm going to be honest with you now, everyone made us feel welcome.
Yeah, they've been really nice.
And actually we've come out of that, and like Sarah just said, and we're all friends, and you know, and we know most of those people now will be our friends for quite a long time. Yeah. Unless we play them in a game, I guess that would be the
well, they seem to pick us first though.
Yeah, so but yeah, like I said, it's something I would say, try it and let's see how you are, you know. And the games, you know, the women's game's getting better anyway, isn't it? So and that's because of coaching.
I think also it's important for young girls going into football to have and see female coaches. Sort of inspires them, because at the moment they still think of it as quite a male-dominated environment. I know my daughter's at school, the boys don't like them playing and things like that. So the more female players and coaches they see, the better it'll be.
That's right. And yeah, because obviously if you go back to that, me going back to when I used to play, I never had a female coach.
No.
You know, county level I did, but at club level no. And I do think you're right. That's a role model situation there, where if you saw a female coach, it would make you want to do that more.
And sometimes they can understand what you're going through as a player better.
Yeah.
Being a female as well.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's harder for a male coach to maybe relate to female players and what they're going through and the challenges they experience.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Because it is so daunting going and like joining these courses. Once you're on it, you see it's not the way, but I think the perception is still it's very male orientated and it's scary. I'm not gonna lie, it's scary. I was scared a bit to turn up on the first day and I was praying there was at least one other female on the course.
And it's hard as well for time. I've got 3 children.
Yeah.
I've got to get cover for the 3 boys.
Yeah.
I've got to do school pickups, arrange childcare because one doesn't go to school. So it's time to do it. Which,
Maybe some of the coaches you're working with, I know some of the men still kind of think they know more than we do, so it can sort of put you off a little bit. They don't really want to listen either, I think, even though we have been trained.
I think as well, on the other side of it is obviously you don't have to join in, but I feel as though, I mean, we spoke about this, didn't we? Is obviously Sarah still plays. I haven't played for a long time, and you can tell when you're
I hadn't
out
played.
there. But I think as well, just playing, we gain respect.
Yeah.
Because actually they realise we can play football. And I think that helps, because as soon as we did that, I think
day
we'd
one
say,
they weren't passing. Now
yeah,
I want to be on Sarah's team.
yeah.
I don't know why.
And to be honest with you as well, it's not, and it's not really their fault. I say they as a general, I just think the volume here is 3 people on a course of 25. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I do think it's all to do with confidence, women having a bit more confidence, and going back to what you said, seeing more women coaches will always help that, because if they look at someone and go, oh, you know, what do I do after I finish football? You know, what can I do? Well, there you go, there's a good example there. We've got some wonderful coaches, you know, up the top now, haven't we, that are coaching, and that's all I can say with it. I just think it's a role model situation again, isn't it?
Yeah, but if I didn't start coaching, I wouldn't have started playing again. So I didn't play for 13 years. I started coaching and found another club purely through word of mouth, through other coaches. Go try down there, try there. And I would not have had the confidence to, like now Mole Valley, I would not have stepped up and went up there unless someone went, no, you could, go. So it's, again, goes back to coaching.